she really couldn't answer the questions that I was asking her. She started shouting at me first. And we were shouting at each other, and I got thrown out of there by the police officers. Well, I got walked. Hey, my name's Daryl Sandy, and I'm from Wolcott, Connecticut. And I guess this is my testimonial. I guess this is the best time ever to do it because I'm heading back from confronting my congresswoman at her town hall, and she really couldn't answer the questions that I was asking her. She started shouting at me first. And we were shouting at each other, and I got thrown out of there by the police officers. Well, I got walked out. But anyways, here's my testimonial. I was a Democrat. I voted for Barack Obama the first time I ever voted in my life. And he was such a good speaker, and I believed everything he said. One of the things that I really wanted him to do was to tax the rich people, and that's what he said he was going to do, and it never happened. And you know, all the stuff that he was saying that he was going to do, he just never did it. And I decided after that, seeing that, you know, none of the things were happening, I decided to change and change Republican for a reason of in my state. You know, there's a crime happening in my state, and then a lot of drug abuse in my state. And you know, recently they legalized marijuana, and a police accountability bill that is making more crime and making more people, you know, commit crime and drugs. And I just can't vote for them anymore. My family was totally destroyed by that kind of stuff. You know, the marijuana, drug use, alcoholism, gambling. Never had a childhood because of it. And that's what they're representing here in my state. They're, you know, legalized marijuana, and all of a sudden people are driving the wrong way on the highway. And it's like an epidemic now in Connecticut. Over 315 people died head-on car collisions on the highways because people were driving the wrong way on the highway. And why did it happen? The news in Connecticut don't really want to tell you why it's happening. People are driving off onto the sidewalk and running over pedestrians in Connecticut. That's another epidemic. A lot of people have been killed already. People are driving their cars into buildings, into people's houses, and our local news doesn't even want to tell everybody in Connecticut here, you know, what happened. Like, why did all this stuff start happening? I know why it happened, because you know, a lot of the public now is smoking marijuana and driving their cars, getting real high, and you know, they're stoned out of their mind, and then they jump on the highway and go the wrong way. But that's my testimonial. I can't vote for them anymore. It's just like you know, and giving free stuff out to everybody and not encouraging people to work, and I'm self-employed and I have to pay more taxes. And I just went to my congresswoman's town hall and confronted her. I was standing in line, and I was like asking myself, I was like, I better get in line because she's not going to take no more people to. And she seen me there, and a couple of her people seen me. There's like, oh, Daryl's here, and this guy ahead of me was speaking, and he was just like ranting on and on and on about the fascists and the Republicans are the fascists. And I said, excuse me, sir. I mean, you're calling me a fascist? I'm like, I'm a human being. I'm a human being too. And then he finished his rant. And then, when he was walking out, he started pointing his finger in my face and yelling at me on the way out when it was leaving. So, and then it was my turn to speak. And I asked about the tax cuts for the millionaires and the billionaires. And, I said, when Trump was president, I paid less tax. Now that Biden was president, I have to pay $8,000 more in tax. And for 30 years, I've been working for the millionaires and billionaires. I work in their homes, $30 million homes. And a lot of them are Democrats. So, like, I asked the question, like, how are you, like, making it sound like all the millionaires and billionaires are Republicans? Because in 30 years, only 2 of them were Republicans. All the rest of them were Democrats. So, she didn't have an answer for that. She didn't have an answer for when I asked her why she voted for the MORE Act, which is Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act, which basically, if I've read it over and over again, it's basically normalization of marijuana use in the community, in the society, and just, making it normal for everybody. And that's what they're doing here in the state of Connecticut. Just making it normal everywhere, even for kids, teenagers and young kids in the gas stations and convenience stores in Connecticut. They have marijuana paraphernalia, smoking pipes, rolling papers, blunts, sex pills, all kinds of stuff right at the counter, right next to the candy, where the kids go in and they get candy and soda or a Slurpee. And my congresswoman doesn't answer, like, how come you're not fighting against that? No answer. So she started shouting at me first. And I said, you don't want me to speak? You don't want me to, I thought you said you want to hear from your constituents. So one lady tried to take the microphone away from me, and I got my words in, and I asked her questions that she didn't want to answer there in front of all her people. And I got escorted out of there by the officers, and I got yelled at by all the people and the old ladies pointing at me, but it's okay. I got what I wanted to say there, and I feel good about it because, I got my voice heard. So let's see if they, play that. I don't know. I think she's going to probably hide that part. More than likely, she's probably going to try to hide that, her trying to, like, silence me down and not let me speak. But, I didn't let her do that. But anyways, that's my testimonial, I guess. It's been a long time, and I was waiting for the right moment to do it. And I guess this is the this was the time I decided to do it. So that's it. So bye.
For more great videos, download the Walkaway Social app at walkawaysocial.com. Share your testimonial and join our community.